Good afternoon, buenas tardes. Good afternoon, class of 2025. I'm going to ask you to please welcome to the stage our veteran student, Adrian Wu, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone, please stand and remain standing.
May we place our right hand over our heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may all be seated.
So let me say this again. Good afternoon, buenas tardes, good afternoon. I know it's a hot day today and we got these fans, so hopefully everyone got one, right? We're gonna be here for the next 2 hours. Welcome to the 2025 Los Angeles City College Commencement Ceremony. My name is Juan Alvarez, and I am one of the deans of Student Services at LACC. And today, I will also be your Master of Ceremony. Isn't it amazing to be graduating here at the Greek Theater today? Look around. I want you to know that you all exemplify the mission of Los Angeles City College. You have achieved your goal, and today we celebrate each and every one of you. Let's hear it for the class of 2025 today. Now I'm gonna ask you again to please stand for the national anthem performed by our very own LACC student from the Herb Alpert Music Center, Micaela Aband.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, what so proudly we watch, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, please be seated. Today, I am honored to introduce our distinguished platform party. we have Dr. Emmanuel Gebru, LA City College President. Dr. Alberto Roman, Chancellor of the Los Angeles Community College District. Dr. Gabriel Buelna, Board Member of the Los Angeles Community College District Board of Trustees. Chairman John Hope Bryan, Founder, Chairman, and CEO of Operation Hope. Dr. Carmen Dones, Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Olga Diaz, Vice President of Student Services. Mr. Joe Dominguez, Vice President of Administrative Services. Professor Anna Le, President of the Academic Senate. Mr. Moses Musajikian, President of the Associated Student Government. And Ms. Christina Lee Gladney, Student Valedictorian. Please welcome the President of Los Angeles City College, Dr. Emmanuel Gebru.
Thanks for all the love. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, friends, and family. Welcome to the LACC graduation. Today we gather to celebrate not only academic achievement, but the extraordinary perseverance that brought each of you to this moment. Graduates of LA City College, congratulations. You did more than finish. You rose through uncertainty, overcame setbacks, and held on to the hope when it was hard to find. Many of you balanced jobs, family, and challenges far beyond the classroom. And here you are, seated in the Greek theater, wearing your cap and gowns, representing what resilience truly looks like. Resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about choosing to move forward. And that's what you've done. You've proven that hope is powerful, effort matters, and your story is still being written. Let me take a moment to recognize two graduates whose journey inspires us all. Katie Fisher, just 14 years old, who's graduating with an LACC degree and already dreaming of USC, UCLA, and Caltech. Yes. And also, Mr. John Dubard, senior, only 72 years young. Proving that it's never too late to get an education. Let's give them both a round of applause. And today, over 1,400 of you are receiving your degrees, and more than 1,000 are transferring to four-year universities. These numbers reflect your dedication, your commitment, and thanks to our faculty and staff who stood beside you to make sure that we get to today. Graduates, as you step into your next chapter, remember this. When life challenges you, recall what you overcome. When in fear, choose hope. When others doubt you, let your story be the proof that anything is possible. This city needs your voice. This country needs your courage. This world needs your vision. So walk boldly. Class of 2025, you're not just graduates. You are builders of tomorrow. We are proud of you, and you'll always have a home here at LA City College, the city's college. Congratulations, class of 2025. I am deeply honored to serve as your college president.
Thank you, Dr. Gabru, for your words. Okay, everyone. Before we continue, I actually have a little bit of, I have a surprise for everyone. Are you guys ready? I have a surprise right now. So as you know, you're going to be graduating right now. You're going to be transferring and moving on. Before you leave today, I want Covey to come to the stage. Where is Covey right now? Let's bring Covey to the stage really quick. I want everyone to take a final selfie with Covey right now. So I want you all to pull out your phones right now. If you have your phone, pull out your phone right now. I'm going to ask everyone to pull out your phone, take a selfie right now. And Dr. Gabru, if you don't mind coming to the stage right now, I want all of you to take a picture with Covey and Dr. Gabru. And as you're taking those pictures, I want you to tag at LACC College and at President Gabru so we can repost those pictures. Make sure that you not only post those pictures and tag us, but we want to make sure that you also follow our social media today. So please go ahead and take those pictures right now. I'm going to ask you to come to the right side as well, Covey. And I need you to take that picture right now before Covey passes out, right? So take that picture. Thank you, Covey. One more picture, Covey. Last one, I promise. Okay, and now it is my pleasure to introduce to the podium the Chancellor of Los Angeles Community College District, Dr. Alberto Roman.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles City College, class of 2025. How are we feeling? Let me first of all extend a heartfelt congratulations to each of you today. You know, it's a powerful moment for you. It's a time to really reflect on the journey that got you here and just how far you've come, right? I respect and really admire the strength and sheer dedication that brought you here, those early nights, those late nights, those moments of uncertainty, everything that you have gone through to persevere today and to have you in this seat that you occupy today. But before I continue, let me take a moment, graduates. It's a special moment for me to acknowledge the incredible individuals who are actually filling the seats behind you. And they're looking at you with such sense of pride. Your families, your friends, your mentors, your champions, those who lifted you, who supported you, who believed in you every step of the way. Please join me in a moment of heartfelt appreciation for the unwavering pillars of your life, your parents and your family. Stand up, please stand up, look their way, and give them a big round of applause. They deserve it. Thank you so much. Para los padres de familia, muchas gracias por todo lo que hicieron por sus estudiantes. Let's give it up, come on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's right. They're here because of you, and you are here because of them. To our Board of Trustees, Dr. Gabriel Buena, who's here representing the board, thank you so much. That's right, that's right. Thank you so much, Trustee Buena, for the support you've given our students over the years. To our college president, President Gabru, to our vice presidents, our academic senate, our wonderful faculty and staff. Faculty, please stand up and be recognized. All of our faculty, please. Let's give them a round of applause. Staff, classified staff, if you're here, let me hear it. Our admin. These are your mentors. These are the folks we rely on every day to ensure you get through your academic success. Thank you so much. You know, I'm deeply moved by the significance of this occasion, given the times that we're living in. And seeing your achievements here, it's the very reason why we're all here. And listen, your success isn't just your own. It resonates profoundly with the entire LACC district. And it resonates personally with me. Each of you represent a power and resilient story. And you underscore the transformative power of education and the incredible strength of the human spirit. You know, as educators, your achievements really fuel our purpose. They validate our mission. They ignite our passion for what we do. To witness you reach this milestone, to understand the obstacles, the barriers that you all faced, and to overcome and be here with inspiring futures really gives me immense pride and a sense of hope. You are showing the world that remarkable things can be possible when students are truly supported, when they're genuinely empowered, and when they are consistently uplifted. And your hard-earned success not only affirms the core mission, but it also vividly reminds us of the extraordinary future that is shaped right here, right now, with you. Let's give our students a round of applause, everybody. Come on, they deserve it. So please, listen to me. Be prepared to take up space. Be prepared to sit at the table. Be prepared to knock doors down if they're closed for you. Be prepared to speak your truth. Be prepared to be your authentic self and never forget where you came from. That's right. That's right. You know why? Because your cultural identity is not for sale. It is not something to hide. It is not something to water down. It is bold. It is beautiful. It is brilliant. It is the rhythm in your walk. It is the power in your voice. It is the history in your blood. And it is the future in your hands. You know, what's happening in LA with our communities is simply inhumane. And I want you to know that we stand firm in support of our communities. And we will continue to support them unabashed and unapologetically. We all deserve to live in hope and not in fear. And we will not allow for fear to rule our communities. I'm going to leave you with one quote, my favorite quote from Cesar Chavez that says the following. Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. And you cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore. Congratulations, class of 25. Let's go.
All right, let's give another round of applause to Dr. Rahman, who is now serving as our permanent chancellor for the Los Angeles Community College District. Thank you, Chancellor Rahman, for being here with us today. Good afternoon, class of 2025. My name is Olga Diaz, and I'm the Vice President of Student Services here at Los Angeles City College. It is my honor today to introduce our keynote speaker, Chairman John Hope Bryant. John Hope Bryant is an American entrepreneur, a prominent thought leader, an author, a philanthropist, and a global authority on financial literacy, economic empowerment, and inclusive capitalism. Named to the prestigious Forbes Black 50 list in December of 24 and Time Magazine's inaugural The Closers list, recognizing 18 global leaders working to close the racial wealth gap, Bryant has dedicated his career to transforming economic systems for underserved communities and ensuring inclusive growth in the AI-driven future. Referred to as the conscience of capitalism by numerous Fortune 500 CEOs, John Hope Bryant is the founder, chairman, and CEO of Operation Hope, Inc., the nation's largest nonprofit provider of financial literacy services for youth and adults. Bryant is also chairman and CEO of John Hope Bryant Holdings, Bryant Group Ventures, and Bryant Group Advisors. John Hope Bryant is the former vice chairman of the U.S. President's Advisory Council on Financial Literacy. He is responsible for financial literacy becoming the official policy of the U.S. federal government. Bryant is a CNBC contributor, host of the iHeartRadio podcast, Money and Wealth with John Hope Bryant, and a member of the CNBC Global Financial Wellness Council and the CNBC CEO Council, and a best-selling author of 6 books, including Financial Literacy for All, released in April 24. Bryant's impact has been recognized by numerous awards, including Oprah Winfrey's Use Your Life Award, American Banker's Innovator of the Year, and he's been included in the Times 50 Leaders of the Future. He is a LinkedIn influencer with over 3 million social media followers, and he has amassed over 300 million views across digital platforms through his Straight Talk with John Hope Bryant series. His life's mission is to help America live up to its promise, one financial and technological empowered person at a time. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Chairman John Hope Bryant, to the stage.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles City College. Good afternoon, family, members, distinguished leaders. I want to recognize your president, my friend, President Gabru, the Chancellor, your trustees, all of the soon-to-be graduates. You're sitting in a moment in history right now, and not because you're graduating. It is in the moment that you're graduating into, but I'll get to that in just a second. Financial literacy is a civil rights issue of this generation, as important as the right to vote was in 1960. That won't resonate completely with you right now, but in the next 5 years, as you're building a household and building a life, and you've got too much month at the end of your money, it'll all become crystal clear. You'll understand the color's not black or white, or red or blue, as some people would have you think with the political divide going on right now. You'll understand that it is what it always has been. The color's green. Oh, I don't think you've heard me just yet, but I'm getting there. I don't think that this is resonating in your soul just yet. Let me see if I can get a little closer. The biggest economy in the world is the United States of America. Sole superpower in the world, the United States of America. But 70% of this country's GDP, gross domestic product. Don't listen to the president. Don't listen to the senators. Don't listen to the politicians who supposedly control your power and your wealth. Here are the facts. I like math because it does not have an opinion. Here's the math. 70% of the GDP, gross domestic product, of the biggest economy in the world is consumer spending. That's you and me. That's your parents, your mothers, your father, your friends. your husbands, your wives, paying car notes and mortgages and rent, paying for lunch and for dinner today, paying to get here, paying to get you through here. Can I get an amen? 70% of Americans are living from paycheck to paycheck. I didn't say 70% of poor people. 70% of everybody in the richest country in the world are living from paycheck to paycheck. And if you're making $100,000 a year, and I hope very soon, graduates, that you are and you will, but if you're making $100,000 a year, half of those are living from paycheck to paycheck today. If you're blessed enough to make $250,000 a year, $250,000 a year, a third of those today are living from paycheck to paycheck. If you're living in New York City, where some of you may move, you're making $100,000 a year, it feels like $39,000 a year. Are you getting the memo yet? This affects everybody. But this is not about where you came from, it's about where you're going and what you're going to do with the power that you will accumulate. I love numbers, like the number 1929. That's the year that LACC College was born in Los Angeles, the same year that America had a Great Depression, the same year that everything got shaken and stirred in this country. But rainbows only follow storms. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first. It's a scientific fact. There's another fact. There's a difference between being broke and being poor. Being broke is economic, but being poor is a disabling frame of mind. A depressed condition of your spirit, and you must vow never, ever, ever to be poor again. Folks have said interesting things about you and me. Not in history books. Last week, today, they discounted you. They dismissed you. They want to discourage you. I've got a message for them. I take no for vitamins. Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Over the round and through it, I'm going to get to it. No one can hurt you but you, and you're not going to do that. You've been doing so much with so little for so long, you can almost do anything with nothing. I don't think you're hearing me. I came all the way across. I grew up in Los Angeles. We'll get that in a minute. I came all the way across the country, though, just to speak to you. You're welcome. But I need for you to understand how important this moment is. I'm not important. I'm a vessel for a message that you've got to receive. I don't have to give it to you, but you've got to receive it because you are the change agents for what comes next. So it's very important that you understand the substance of what I'm sharing with you today. I'm going to leave, and you're going to be in charge of Los Angeles. What are you going to do with it? The Bible suggests be hot or be cold. If you're lukewarm, I'll spat you out. Translation, even God does not like mediocrity. If you're going to do it with both feet. So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to ask it again. How you doing today? Somebody out there is saying, how could he know my pain? can he relate to me? I heard his bio. I'm not my bio. I'm God's child. I'm the guy who grew up, was born at Good Samaritan Hospital in Los Angeles. I'm the guy who grew up on what was Santa Barbara Boulevard, is now Martin Luther King Boulevard. I'm the guy who remembers every address I lived in. You know, nobody washes rental cars. You rent it, you dirty it up, you take it back to the owner. Let them clean it. But when you buy a house, and I hope every one of you within the next 5 years buys a home, but the number one way you build wealth in America is home ownership. When you buy that house and you pay those bills and you pay those utility bills and you pay the property taxes, I guarantee you'll remember the address. Can I get an amen? I remember Vernon and Western because that's where we owned the gas station. It's still there. Southeast corner. I remember the home that we had on Santa Barbara, Martin Luther King Boulevard, the 8-unit apartment building that we bought there for $18,000. My mother and my father is now worth $6 or $7 million. No, we lost it, so hold on for a minute. Don't get too happy. I told you rainbows only follow storms. Hold on, I told you I can relate to you. Hold on a minute. I remember the the corner of La Tijera and Airport. I'll explain that in a moment. Right on the way to the airport. I'm heading there when I leave here. I'll pass by it on the way. I remember 15502 South Fraley Avenue in Compton, California, where my mother bought her first home. I remember 7122 La Tijera, near the 405 in La Tijera. Now let me break this down because this is the storm. My mom and my dad came to Los Angeles and built a little monument to success. They had a high school education. Juanita Smith, Johnny Will Smith. They built a gas station, bought an apartment building, their own home, cement contracting business, a nursery business. It was fabulous. But my dad confused making money with building wealth. He was financially illiterate. So every dollar he made, he spent $1.50. The more money he made, the broker we got. And he didn't understand his wife was his business partner and not just his love interest. She was a financial genius. She could have taken the money and invested it. By the way, when you graduate and get married, if you aren't married yet, and then you have children and you buy a house and you start a business or you go into a career, hopefully, by the way, in somewhat that order, make sure you understand that the person you're marrying is not just somebody who's handsome or fine, because the looks will fall and so will the body. Hello? That is your business partner for life. I'm just, real talk. You guys are gonna go celebrate. You have earned the right. Let's say Thursday or Friday you're gonna go out. Some of you are single and you're gonna say, oh, he's so handsome. And he's so fine. What's your name? What's your name? Great. What's your credit score? Nothing changes your life more than God or love than moving your credit score 120 points. I'm joking, but I'm serious. My dad's credit score was toe up from the floor up. He thought hustle was enough. They divorced when I was 4 or 5 years old. I know it because they fought right in front of me. Domestic abuse. Number one cause for divorce, money. Number one cause for domestic abuse, money. Number one cause for heart attacks, stress. Number one cause for stress. When I tell you this is the whole ball game, your day is not about God or love, your day is about money. But we don't understand money. No one has ever taught us. So they divorced, and I watched them fight over money. My mother went to go live with a girlfriend, and I stayed there with a man who was the boyfriend of the girlfriend. Again, I want to get to this, your graduation, so I'm going to do this really quick, but I fell on his front porch, and I was choking, swallowing my own tongue, and this man, his name was O.C., he got behind me, and he saved my life. He cleared my throat passages. I waited for him to come home every day. Unfortunately, he did not have a college degree like you're about to get. He had a high school education, could only earn but so much. So he thought he needed to earn some extra money. Some of you will understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to besmirk the graduation by going into too much detail. But you should understand that the folks who really thought they were in that business waited for him to come home, and I'm on the porch waiting for him to come home, and they ran him down in front of me when I was 7 years old and killed him in front of me in South Central LA. That was about money. The divorce was about, we moved to the first house, 15502 in South Fraley in Compton, California. My mother bought this home. She worked at McDonnell Douglas Aircraft, now Boeing Aircraft, for 32 years. And Christina Lee Gladney, your valedictorian, who you will hear from, is my shero today. She has 9 children and is graduating at the top of her class today. Why is she my shero? Because she reminds me of my mother, who went back to school at age 62, went back to high school unashamed, unabashed, and proud, and walked with cap and gown with high school graduates who were 18 years old because she wanted to make sure she finished what she started. Just like you. My mother told me she loved me every day of my life. There's nothing more powerful than being told, a young person, that you are loved. This is true wealth. So while I'm staying with my mother and I'm listening to her tell me she loved me, I wanted to be friends with a guy in my neighborhood who was the coolest guy. He was also very smart. His name was George. Again, make a long story short, George, I wanted to be like George. George wanted to be like Tweet, who was my next door neighbor, who was a drug dealer. George, he walked like Tweet, talked like Tweet, and got shot and killed with Tweet. So that was the third thing about money, because they were selling interesting things in the neighborhood. So I got my first financial literacy course when I was 9 years old, completely focused on how to get out of this mess. There were brilliant people all around me, but being smart was not enough. You needed an education. You needed a pathway forward. You needed to go from the streets to the suites. I was talking to the Chancellor about how, and the director of school, of student relations, and how important it is to drill in your head the importance of education and how you can ignore the noise of everything around you. So now I'm going to flip the script now and tell you about the rainbow after this storm. This same woman who had a high school education, the same woman who left my dad because she was trying to protect her children, the same woman who started over, bought and sold 7 homes, died with $1 million net worth, was financially independent, had a credit score of 854. My mother wasn't black, she was green. I asked my mother, was she gonna get remarried later in her life? She said, well, baby, I might. If I do, he's gonna be a BMW. I said, Mom, don't be vain. She says, no, baby, a black man working. I want you to be focused, because that corner of La Tijera and Airport was my home. I was homeless. The guy standing in front of you right now with all these credentials, your commencement speaker. When I was 18 years old, I lived in my Jeep at La Tijera and Airport for believing too much of my own press, for not paying attention when somebody was talking wisdom to me, talking and telling me how to get my act straight. Because God gives you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you listen twice as much as you talk. I should have paid attention, but I wasn't. I got focused. I got straight. I got the business plan of my life right. Here's some other numbers you should know. I bought a townhouse at La Tijera. I mentioned 7122 La Tijera. Who knows that address? Who in here knows where La Tijera Airport is? You do. Okay. You know this little townhouse is there. I bought it for $200,000. 2009 crisis, it goes down to $150,000. All my broke friends, my friends, told me to sell it. I looked at them and realized if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. I figured I needed to live somewhere. I stayed there. I moved to Atlanta because I saw that there was some opportunity for me there. I called 5 years later trying to sell that townhouse, Mr. President, because I wanted to buy a property for $750,000 in Atlanta. I didn't have any money. I called to the realtor here and I said, what can I buy? What can I sell this for? I bought it for $220,000. It was worth $150,000 when I left. He said, that property I can probably get for you $750,000. I said, what'd you say? I said, when can you sell it? Now, tomorrow. We sold it. I bought the property in Atlanta. That property in Atlanta is now worth $5 million. This is not a miracle, this is math. I then went and bought 700 homes in Atlanta. My mother bought 7 homes. I bought 700 worth $150 million when I sold that company. I'm telling you it's possible. I've gone from the poorest zip code, arguably in Southern California, Compton, California, to the 0.01% of all net worth and wealth in this country legally, paying my taxes, living my dream, walking in broad daylight. All money is freedom. That's all it is. I want you to be free. But I can't, no, I'm not going to adopt you. But great question. But something better than adopting you. I believe in you. I like addresses. Operation Hope and numbers, as you can hear. Operation Hope, I'm wrapping this up now so that you can get on. Oh, by the way, are we okay? I've got low self-esteem. Are we okay? I came here for you. I came from where you came from. Please listen to me now. Here's a number they didn't mention to you. I've invested through Operation Hope $4.5 billion in our communities. Billion. We have offices in 42 states. I have 1,500 offices, 400 full-time employees. My payroll is $1.5 million every 2 weeks. I've been to 100 countries. I've been to Latin America. I've been to Africa. I've been to every continent. But there's no more place more special than the place I was born in, the city of angels, Los Angeles, California. And so as I wrap this up, I want to know whether you're thinking about your legacy, whether you're thinking about just making a legacy and not just a life. Watch how you live your life. It may be the only Bible that anybody else reads. Ladies, the young girls are going to be looking at you. Men, the young men are going to be looking at you. They are going to look for you for who they can be. I get stopped in airports and hallways and conference rooms all the time. People stop me, can I have a photo with you? Can I talk to you? And I always try to stop because that may be the only thing, that little moment may change their life like somebody stopped for me. So I've stopped here for you, not to give you some packed speech, not to give you some pious remarks. I'm giving you everything I've got. I'm up here sweating. Hoping to God that somebody in here gets the memo that God made you special. No one has your fingerprints. No one has your eyes. No one has been created in your image. Why would you want to be somebody else when you can be an original? In this moment, with all these problems, we're designed for you to become the rainbow after the storm. So here's my question as I leave you to move on to the next epicenter of success and transformation in your lives, this city, this country, and this world. Here's what I have to ask you. There are three types of birds, like three types of people. There are eagles, there are buzzards, and there are turkeys. Eagles don't fly in packs. You've never seen a flock of eagles. Eagles are unique birds. They're not arrogant. They're not pumped up. They're not full of themselves. An eagle is okay if the mic's going out. I'm not. An eagle, there we go. An eagle is regal, not arrogant, not obnoxious, but an eagle knows their value. An eagle steps over mess and not in it. An eagle is a unique bird. Eagles don't fly in packs. There's another kind of bird. This is a low altitude bird. These birds love packs. These are buzzards. Always stepping on your head to elevate themselves. Always player hating, never player congratulating. Always got something negative to say about somebody. I can't guarantee you that being positive is going to make you a success, but I absolutely guarantee you that being negative is going to make you fail. I tell buzzards all the time, I like what I'm doing much better than what you're not doing. But buzzards love packs. Buzzards are always shooting at eagles. But the worst kind of bird, oh, you know the eagle, now you know the sound's gonna go out now. Somebody's in the back messing with this. The worst kind of bird, no, that's okay, I'm coming at you. The worst kind of bird is a turkey, because a turkey's got wings and can't even fly. All they do is profile. We all know that dude, don't we? Come on, don't we? Trying to be something they are not. So here's my question to you. If I got to do this without a mic, without an amp, without any amplification, if I got to lose my voice pouring into you, here's my question. What kind of bird do you want to be? What kind of bird? What kind of bird? Let's go fly. Goodbye.
Let's give it up for Chairman Bryant one more time. Thank you, Mr. Bryant, for those powerful words, encouraging words. They serve as an inspiration to our graduates who continue to do the work and create the most equitable futures for everyone. And thank you for the way that you've organized and impacted hundreds of lives, empowering our communities. We appreciate you, and you are part of the LACC family. And here's someone I am so happy to welcome to the podium. Board of Trustee of the Los Angeles Community College District, Dr. Gabriel Buelna. Let's welcome him to the stage.
Okay, everyone, there's no way that I'm going to compete with Mr. Bryant. I just have a different message. So right now, the reality is that you're absolutely right, Mr. Bryant. We're in a unique part of history. You did not choose to be born right now, but time chose you to be born right now and in today in this city, in our great Los Angeles Community College District. About a year and a half ago, I lost two great people. One of them was my 91-year-old father. My father, Enrique Buelna, was born in Sonora, in Mexico. At 26 years old, he was forced to leave Mexico, not because of poverty, because of lack of freedom. He worked for the Mexican federal government as a Mexican immigration agent. And one day his supervisor told him, Enrique, you must campaign for the PRI. And my father said, no. My grandfather fought in the Mexican Revolution. For my father to leave Sonora was very difficult. He met my mother in Tijuana and hence were born in Los Angeles with 4 brothers. I also grew up in South Los Angeles. I remember by King Boulevard and Arlington and the Church's Chicken by that corner right there. I remember Airport and La Tijera where the 42 bus would pass by. I remember Los Angeles by where the RTD, now MTD routes went through. That's how I remember LA. But back to my father and the component of freedom. Because I grew up in Los Angeles, but half on the weekend we would go to Tijuana, where I played Little League. Played Little League in Tijuana and spoke Spanish. And I remember my coach in Tijuana and my uncles would say, póngase trucha. Be trucha. Watch out. Move. The ball's about to hit your head. Move. And how does trucha and the concept of liberty connect here? We're in a situation right now where 700 troops, U.S. military troops, are entering our city. We were at a time where we would say when the Chinese military went into Tiananmen Square, the troops must go back to the barracks. And today, my father would say the troops must go back to the barracks because they do not belong in our cities. My father spoke perfect English, but refused to speak it. He understood English, refused to acknowledge it. My father and my great mother, who is still alive with us, believed in multilingualism. At the Los Angeles Community College, we believe in respecting your specific individual liberty, culture, and language. That's what we respect. How many here, just raise your hand and yell out, how many of you speak Spanish at home? ¿Cuántos hablan español? Raise that flag. How many of you speak Tagalog at home? How many of you speak English at home? Yell out the language that you speak out loud. Stand up and yell it because you are free. Yell it. You are respected here at Los Angeles Community College District. We do not want to muzzle you. We want to give you this microphone and amplify your voice. We want you to make sure that you know you can raise that American flag whenever you want, but you can raise that Mexican flag wherever you want, and nothing will absolutely happen to you. Each one of you, like my baseball coach in Tijuana would say, mijo, you have to be trucha. And some of you know, I'm an attorney on TikTok. Trucha with your legal lucha. Okay? Tacos and law. Each one of you has an obligation, a moral, ethical duty to yourself, your family, your community, to be trucha with your educational individual lucha. That is your obligation, to make sure that everyone around you moves up, but to also amplify your voice when you know something is going wrong. Right now, our country is in pain. It is in pain. You don't walk out on someone that you know and love is in pain. You look at the rules, AKA Constitution, and you say that Constitution will be made better because we are the people. Nosotros somos la gente. While they may try and arrest you, while the troops should go back to the barracks, there is one institution that we always want you to remember, that loves and cares for you and amplifies your diversity, and that is the Los Angeles Community College District. Be trucha with your legal lucha, everyone. Adios.
Thank you, Trustee Bona. I would like to welcome to the podium the Academic Senate President, Professor Ana Le.
Much shorter than everybody else. I'm not even sure you can see my face, but that's okay. So class of 2025, you've made it. And you are here because of your dedication and resilience. Many of you were supported by your families, chosen families, friends, and many of you succeeded with the help of the dedicated faculty, staff, and even the tutors at LACC. Now, let's take a moment to thank the people who helped you along the way. So I know you've already done that, so let's do it again. Why not? We can thank people multiple times. Thank everybody that's helped you along the way. Now, I don't have a lot of time up here, but if I could leave you with one piece of advice as you step into the next chapter, don't shrink yourself. Don't dim your light to fit into spaces that weren't built for you. Instead, go where your talents are recognized, where your voice is heard, and where your full self is welcomed. And when you find those places, open the door wider. Lift as you climb. Value the people around you. That's how we turn inclusion into impact. Now, on behalf of the LACC Academic Senate, I also have the honor of recognizing some of our esteemed faculty who are retiring. These individuals have dedicated years, decades to shaping minds and changing lives. If you are here and able, please stand as I call your name. Professor of Chemistry, Terry Bone, 27 years of service. Counselor Hector Aguilar, over 51 years of service. Counselor Kathy Lacados, 14 years of service. Professor of Dental Technology, Eric Cohen, 28 years of service. And I know he's here today. Professor of Political Science, Joseph Meyer, 34 years of service. Please stand up. All right, so once again, let's give them a round of applause for their incredible contributions. And finally, class of 2025, please join me in showing our deepest appreciation to the faculty who have guided you, challenged you, and believed in you. So please, LACC faculty, please rise. We honor you today for your unwavering commitment to student success. And congratulations again, graduates.
afternoon, LACC family. My name is Dr. Carmen Dones, Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs. We are very proud of the 1,248 students who are receiving 2,255 degrees from Los Angeles City College this year. Wow! In addition to graduating and receiving an associate's degree, many of our students are transferring to a four-year college or university to attain a bachelor's degree. This year, we honor 1,004 students who are transferring to a university and are seen today wearing silver cords. Yeah, I see them in the audience. That's great. In recognition of your ongoing pursuit of your education, all graduates who are transferring, please stand to be acknowledged. We see all 1,004 of you. Thank you. We also want to acknowledge 513 students who are graduating with honors. They can easily be identified by the gold honor cords they're wearing around their shoulders. That's right. Cum laude students are those graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.69. Will all cum laude please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. The next level is magna cum laude. These students are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.7 to 3.89. Will all magna cum laude also stand? Thank you. You may be seated. The highest honor is summa cum laude, students with a cumulative GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. Will all summa cum laude students please stand and be recognized? Please join me in honoring all of our academic achievements with a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Dones. Every year, LACC students have the opportunity to elect student representatives for the Associated Student Government. The Associated Student Government, ASG, serves as the voice of the student body on campus. Today, we're happy to have Moses Musajikian, who served as your ASG president this academic year, to introduce our valedictorian. I have had the honor of working with Moses, and I'm proud of all that he has accomplished. Please welcome to the podium, Moses Musajikian.
Good afternoon, faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as the president of the Associated Student Government. Today marks the culmination of years of dedication, growth, and resilience. Each of us walked a unique path to arrive at this point. And I offer my sincerest congratulations to all of you on reaching this incredible milestone, truly. As we step forward into our next chapter, I'm filled with optimism about the future each of you will help shape with the knowledge, passion, and purpose you've cultivated at LACC. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge my fellow ASG members. Your commitment, creativity, and countless hours, the effort you made this year is truly unforgettable. Whether you're graduating today alongside me or continuing your journey at LACC, it has been an absolute privilege to serve alongside you and build something meaningful together. With that being said, I congratulate the class of 2025. Remember, your journey doesn't have to end here. It has the potential to grow even more meaningful and rewarding if you continue to apply yourself. I have no doubt that you guys will truly succeed. I look forward to seeing the impact each of you will make in the years to come. Students graduating summa cum laude were invited to compete to represent the class of 2025 honor student speaker. This year, the Valedictorian committee heard compelling, compassionate speeches that deeply moved the selection committee and captured the mission of Los Angeles City College. Thank you for sharing your stories, and congratulations on maintaining your 4.0. It is with great honor that I introduce our 2025 valedictorian with the Emerity Excellence Award recipient, Miss Christine Lee. Please, come on up. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, fellow Cubs. Buenas tardes, mis compañeros. And congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. I'm so proud of us, Cubs. We made it. I'm so honored to be standing here before you today. This was an exceptionally long journey for me, and I'm so happy that I made it. You see, my journey actually began in the early 1990s when I was a freshman at one of the most prestigious universities on the West Coast. I had dreams of attending medical school and becoming a successful doctor, but those dreams were stolen from me one evening when I was leaving school, and I was abducted by someone I knew. I was held captive for more than 2 months, and I was brutally beaten, tortured, and raped every single day. But I fought back, I survived, I escaped, and found my way home all by myself. But that ordeal changed the trajectory of my life. I wanted to, and I tried to go back to school numerous times, but my post-abduction trauma made it impossible, so I just gave up. And then life went on. Over the years, I worked, I volunteered for thousands of hours, I eventually got married and even raised a family. But there was this void in my life where my higher education was supposed to be. I really felt lost. But then things changed in 2019 when, during a midlife career change, I decided that I wanted to find a place to independently get my real estate license. And that's where I found Los Angeles City College. So I enrolled. And I finished the program in 1 semester. But now my hunger for higher learning was awakened. I discovered that I could complete a degree here and then potentially even graduate and transfer to university. So I just kept going. I declared a major, and I decided I was going to transfer. I started dreaming again. I told myself that nothing was going to stop me from finishing this time. I struggled through trauma, disability, even poverty, and I made immense sacrifices, but I kept going. And here I am, at well past 50 years old, standing before you today. I even struggled with accepting this invitation to speak today because I didn't feel like I didn't do anything extraordinary to deserve it. All I did was study. I studied, I got tutoring, I met my deadlines, tried to understand what I was being taught, and I just did the best that I could. But then I asked myself, why not me? I've been through so much, and if even one person out there could be inspired by my story, I needed to be here to show them what they are capable of. And my children were sitting right over there. My children needed to see me succeed so that they would know what they're capable of. I resolved that I do deserve to be right here. And that is the message that I want to leave with every single one of you classmates and future graduates today. You, I, every one of us deserve to be here. We all deserve to achieve. You might struggle sometimes. You might think that the obstacles are insurmountable, but success is waiting for us because it's what we deserve. And the world is waiting for us to show them what we're capable of. So you know what? Let's go ahead and show them. I want to thank the graduation committee for selecting me to speak today and allowing me to tell my story for you. I want to thank some of my favorite professors for bringing me to this point. Ashraf Almurda, Raymond Hasty, Kenneth Lanzer, Daniel Ruiz, Rene Castillo, Mike Kalustian, Dr. Jeff Hicks, and most wonderful Camille Goulet. I also want to thank my beloved counselors, Daniel Cooper, Hector Aguilar, Charnel Ellis, and my most beloved, amazing Dr. Blaine Simmons. And the entire Umoja community for holding my hand. But most importantly, I want to thank this entire institution, everyone on this stage, from president to chancellors to counselors. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to dream again, for showing me what I'm capable of, and for helping me to take back what has once been stolen. So, keep climbing, fellow Cubs, and I will see you at the top. Thank you.
Now, don't go far, Christina. Come on up here. In commemoration of your selection as the Class of 2025 graduation speaker, and you are now the recipient of the Meritite Excellence Award. And I'm going to present you with a $500 scholarship facilitated by the Los Angeles City College Foundation. Congratulations. Let's take a picture right here. Everybody, another round of applause for Christina Lee. I would now like to invite to the podium Mr. Robert Schwartz, Chairman of the Board of the Los Angeles City College Foundation. Come on up, Mr. Moneyman.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, listen, since my remarks are all that separate you from coming up on the stage to get your diplomas, I'm going to keep this brief, okay? So the LA City College Foundation is the largest community college foundation in Los Angeles and one of the largest in the United States with over $53 million in assets. More importantly, our foundation is the most effective and impactful of all the foundations in Southern California. During the past academic year, the foundation provided funds to students for scholarships, books, laptops, emergency loans, support for food, housing, and utility assistance. Those resources totaled over $1.5 million, and we affected over 12,000 students. It's pretty good, right? We are really privileged and honored to have hopefully played a part in the success that you realized at LACC and what brings you here today. I just want to say the foundation's success in raising funds is primarily based on two factors that I humbly suggest you use as you go forward both academically and in your careers. As a matter of fact, these two factors are incorporated by my two sons into their professional lives, and they've done quite well, and I want to share them with you. So first, along with the knowledge that comes with the successful completion of your studies, always be what I refer to as pleasantly persistent. When we are working with potential donors, we rarely get an immediate yes, and sometimes it takes a few or many attempts to ask for the goal that we're trying to achieve. But persistence is key. You face challenges while at LACC, and you'll continue to encounter obstacles as you go forward with your lives. But if you are persistent and always pleased in a nice or pleasant manner, you will realize greater success, I guarantee that. Secondly, this is a world in which relationships matter. I strongly suggest that you maintain the relationships that you have and you seek out and foster additional personal and business collections along the way. In the foundation world, it's referred to as cultivation of new donors and stewardship of those with whom we've connected. Our foundation, with an alumni database of 500,000, which you are now part of, is as strong as any in the community college world at creating new donor relationships and maintaining those relationships to benefit students like you. So please be pleasantly persistent and create and maintain relationships with people who will be able to assist you along the way. So on behalf of the LACC Foundation's Board of Directors, congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of all that you've accomplished. Now, keep it going.
Yes, finally, this is the moment right now, the moment in the program that we have all been waiting for, conferring of degrees. I'm going to invite Dr. Carmen Dons to the podium to commence the ceremony for the conferring of degrees.
Thank you. The ceremony for conferring of the degrees of Associate of Arts and Associate of Science will now proceed. Having successfully met all requirements for graduation, it is an honor to present them with the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science. The diplomas will be presented by Dr. and President Dr. Gabru, Academic Senate President Anna Lay, Vice President of Student Services Olga Diaz, and myself. Dr. Camille Goulet, Dr. Shea, Dr. Christine Gingaro, and Dr. Hicks will announce the names. The candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science will now be called forward to receive their degrees.
Johanna Alas. Moses Musa Jigian.
Remember, you're taking turns with the other side, okay?
Christina Lee Gladney.
Jessica Alsaro. Christopher Brassfield.
Rick Jaime.
Evelyn Kerbabian.
You can come back this way. No, you go for it.
David Molina Zacarias.
Diame Lopez.
To the stairs, the stairs, the stairs.
Jasmine Miguel.
Kevin Aguirre.
We'll go down the stairs, okay?
Paul Jiang.
Ashley Marie Lopez.
Noreen Flowers.
Garrigan Fatai.
Alejandro Bravo.
Danielle Silverstone.
That way.
Israel Izzy Bravo. Salem Bray.
Danielle Silverstone.
Jonah Gerardo.
Adrian Wu. John Ricker.
Esperanza Annalie Hernandez.
John Dubard.
Christina Bucaro.
Andy Valente.
Cindy Posadas.
Daniel Yule.
Katie Landeros.
Valerie Gutierrez Escobar Ticina.
Ruby Garay.
Jade Mendez.
Desiree Medrano.
Mark Stephen Buhau.
Sandra Chavez Zalaya.
Nafisa Hossein.
Brittany Rosales.
Linda Bach.
Jamaica Gan Manyan.
Itzel Carmen Perez.
Kiara Artola.
Leila Torenejad.
Daniela Solano.
Hovo.
Suhaili Castro Escobar.
Marilyn Aquino.
Vilma Ruth Clark Villanueva.
Brendan Morris Dice.
Techasit Panchanan.
Kevin Chan Park.
Raylin Francis Montano.
Jacqueline Mendoza Ramirez.
Alina Malikian.
Magali Burgess.
Kelly Carrasco.
Cynthia Torres.
Elmer Fuentes.
Cindy Abag Borias.
Foruzan Elena.
Stephanie Mendoza.
Vincent Manas Molo.
Oscar Brand.
Venusia K. Jamer.
Johanna Zamiles Zaldana.
Daria Shipilova.
Jonathan Molina.
Carlos de los Santos.
Jonathan Comparan.
Xavier Jefferson.
Paula Abdul.
Jessica Marie Garcia.
Mariana Marikian.
Isaiah Campos.
Stephanie Guillen.
Araceli Puak Puak.
Johnny Garcia. Zuli Estrada. Watsana Yotakun. Natalie Ayala. Urbano.
Brenda Erica Martinez.
Tawfiq Aziz.
Jasmine Janea Simpson.
Alex Ipolito.
Devon Williamson.
Brenda Olasava.
Eric Clayton.
Alejandra Rodriguez.
Alejandra Rodriguez.
Steven Rivas.
Natalie Carballo.
Natalie Carballo.
Marvin Williams.
Sarah Alvarado. Sarah Alvarado.
Florence Soriano.
Lourdes Lucy Logacho.
Valerie Kararutsman.
Juan Raso.
Lance Mauleon.
Christopher Armando Zamora.
Oishi Enam.
Michelle Guadalupe Valencia Perez.
Aisada Jadavekona.
Elizabeth Salgado.
Andrew Palomo Marin.
Joanna Menendez Romero.
Luis Alejandro Martinez Salinas.
Yoritza Barahona.
Hayden Blocker.
Angela Esmeralda Salazar Sosa.
Elsa Becerra.
Daisy Alvarez.
Jeremy Cuenca.
Karen Mendez.
Samia Akhtar.
Katarina Juan.
Daria Taradina.
Foysal Mia.
Scott Evans.
Dua Alikish.
Dilnaz Sargulova.
Yamalet Hernandez.
Tracy Arguello.
Karina Cruz Espino.
Jasmine Orto Martinez.
Myra Linares.
Mosharat Nawer.
Mayra Cortez.
Marie Enriquez Mendoza.
Jennifer Liliana Moran Vega.
Elmar Navarrete Salvador.
Andres Esteban Ramirez Uribe.
Erica Figueroa Hernandez.
Juan Camilo Geraldo Aguiar.
Asher Beck.
Salvador Francisco Alarcon.
Anaresa Sneed.
Manuela Cox.
Olivia Cooksey Schultz.
Liliana Martinez Fructuoso. Aram Galistian.
Mary Chukua.
Kimberly Jeanette Maldonado.
Renee Zuzu Aragui.
Daniela Urano.
Natalie Arapetian.
Marjorie Rurano.
Monica Valladares.
Natalie Hernandez Estrada.
Natalia Brothers.
Karina Abril Miranda.
Grigory Kashishian.
Emily Varela.
Paula Roberta Mello.
Whitney May Rivers.
Xavier Maimona Iguala.
Sophia Belcher.
Luis Alberto Escamilla.
Ashley Garcia.
Ariana Flores Corral. Hey, congratulations.
Carla Yasmin Hernandez Paxtor.
Muslima Merhahelova.
Diane Stringer.
Altun Abdulaif.
Sergi Castillo.
Yvette Solis Cruz.
Kenneth Castillo.
Kristen Lawson.
Giselle Cruz.
Johnson Gerard Gauthier.
Alia Asangazieva.
Ramon Herrera.
Daisy Alonso Jimenez.
Zenia Fernandez.
Geneva Hart.
Zaruhi Cherkessian.
Jazet Rodriguez.
Miran Minacian.
Carrie Guerrero.
Alexander Slesarev.
Marisol Solis.
Kevin Robinales.
Selene Romero. Jessica
Martin Angeles.
Jessica Nayeli Sanchez Olarte.
Jonathan Thompson.
Berlin Dolores Gonzalez.
Salma Luna Telles.
Melody Zamora.
Ayane Kimura.
Kylie Webb Mayfield.
Teya Radi Joriova.
Shaival Patel.
Ashley Alvarado.
Derek Navarez.
Janisha Denise Holden.
MD Rabi Hossein.
Ashley Andrea Alejandra Vasquez.
Alina Rajabekova.
Angel Vargas.
Amelia Rosman.
Norma Martinez.
Xander Ben Santos.
Ganhuluk Ganbold.
Jose Cercado.
Noemi.
Georgina Nefose Sosa.
Danisha Craven.
Anthony David Pineda.
Ifeme Imodu.
Ike Umade.
Michelle Jackson.
Jennifer Valeria Carrasco.
Devon Baker.
Maria Jose Carrasco.
Lajane Morris.
Jennifer Michelle Rodriguez.
Christina Morgan.
Anthony Valderrama.
Riley Kiera.
Patricia Stauffer.
Janetta Scott.
Daniel Arath Madrigal.
Dedrick Smith. Melvin Reeves.
Kain Zai Hen.
Richard Neal II.
Seda Serer Ganjalian.
Glenn Jacques.
Isabella Borja.
Michael Billings.
Francis Del Rosario.
Alicia Monet Caldwell.
Asadu Zaman Ratul. Santiago de Jesus Cadena.
Jessica Tamayak.
Sophie Almasan.
Karen Tamayak.
Jessica Sanchez. Rachel Cheyenne Guterman.
Josue Daniel Cuadra.
Janelle Anaí Mahian.
Camila Mercado Castro.
Lilit Tastian.
Paola Fernanda Campos Barrios.
Karina Ilaeta.
Markel Seeley.
Andrea Guzman.
Keemon Rogers.
Michael Santiago.
Ray Hunter.
Amanda Lucia Vire Martinez.
Alan Miguel Sarmiento Solar.
Talisha Proctor.
Brandol Hernandez Suarez.
Sapphire Ventura.
Ronnie Larry Hurd III.
Laura Garvan.
Guillermo Kevin Tudela.
Gemma Asensio Burgos.
Nathaniel Richardson. Oh, mic's out. Nathaniel? Give us a second. All right. Nathaniel Richardson. Yeah. Check.
Nguyen Jan Teng Shu.
No. She told her to hold. Yeah.
I'm getting conflicting information. We're gonna wait. I'll tell you when to read it. Okay, please practice. Gregor.
Test. Test. Okay.
Gregor Dino Retti.
Samson McCormick.
Javier Martinez Cordova.
Zaria Sofia Campos.
Jocelyn Paz.
Natalia Prihutskyo.
Diego Garcia.
Irina Proninia.
Catherine Paloma Ken. Jade Robles.
Melody Priscilla Vandenberg.
Amanda Mensa.
Gisela Castillo.
Cindy Santos.
Sasha Savoy.
Samantha Joko Kayaks.
Brittany Smith.
DNA Lopez.
Yareli Alvarez.
Mario Sanchez.
Daniela Aguilar Machado.
Rorakan Siurang.
Simon Rose Snell.
Komiko Iliason.
Cecilia Munoz Alvarado.
Davion White. Cassie Harris.
Ariana Carter.
Nina Papayan. Gabriela Garcia.
Jasmine Monsanto.
Danitza Montes de Oca Guzman.
Rifat Ahmed from Bangladesh.
Jaron Feldman.
Omar Navar.
Marina Hope Sharp.
Arturo Hernandez.
Jacqueline Durame.
Aaron Jason Arajo.
Kathleen Marie McNew.
Leslie Aguilar.
Crystal Kittens.
Christian Torres.
Is it Karen or? Yeah. Karen Evelyn Ortega.
Bugs Elliott Burbank.
Jonathan Garcia.
Phoenix Cotton.
Pascal. Ronnie Pascal.
Edwin Velasquez.
Jan Carlos Flores.
Layla Marley Sutar.
Stephen Garmendia.
Martin Torres.
Shanae Anise Kimball.
Daniel Castellanos.
Genesis Marroquin.
Steven Hernandez.
Amy Hernandez Amador.
Henry Alvarez.
Is it Lena? Lira. Yes. Masankai. Lena Masankai.
Jose Amaya Jr.
Sarah Joy Molinar.
Rafael Ortiz, the Joker.
Autumn Payton.
Jonah J. Lee.
Matthew Rodriguez.
Hasmik Muradian.
Jose Daniel Maldonado Flores.
Melody Hernandez.
Rolando Ortiz.
Amber Jocelyn Lopez Luna.
Is it Sanchez? Yes. Joshua Sanchez.
Joshua Alexander.
Hector Lira.
Kay Richardson.
Marco Romero Ochoa.
Amber Enriquez Mendez.
Francisco Daniel Torres.
Cristina Torcios Martinez.
Sharon Mambreno.
Brittany Burdick.
Omar Francisco Carvajal.
Erica Suerkulova.
Jonathan Byron Peña Rojas. Diana Rangel.
Taharat Ara Lubna.
Saida Rejuana Anika.
Joanna Jocelyn Cruz.
Marivic Diana Orlanes.
John Ortega.
Aubrey Soriano.
Miguel Ortega.
Cadence King.
Jaime Reyes Vasquez.
Mark Smith.
Karen Belentani.
Caleb Shepard.
Anthony Ortega.
Bryce Townsend.
Daisy Kalama.
AJ Robinson.
Alyssa Soleil Navarro.
Alan Duarte.
Jennifer Hawkins.
Eric Kim.
Adelina Jacqueline Ter Galastanian.
Helen Guerjalva Noguera.
Alex Ruiz.
Angel Navarro.
Sometimes the spelling out throws me off. Luis Torres Moreno.
Jamie Dufault.
Liana Apitsarian.
Olga Lisovskaya.
Nathan Sepulveda.
Stacy Ruff.
Nicole Alvarado.
Garcia Cortez.
Brenda Garcia Cortez.
Jacqueline Gonzalez.
Wendy Michelle Alvarado.
Areli Mantufa Manzano.
Anna Yamilet Ortiz.
Zacharias Carrera.
Isabel Coenexdorf.
Sara Sfalinia.
Yolanda Rosales Salvador.
Jonathan Venegas.
Victor Frigoso.
Andrew Barahona.
Morvarid Parvan. Yes.
Tierra Anderson.
MD Kamru Saman Sagor. Fiorella.
Angela Michelle Frazier.
Fiorella Ortiz. Gerard.
Colby Hill.
Gerard Villanueva. Sheila Barunda Portillo. Sheila Barunda Portillo.
Dalia Maria Gonzalez.
Angelica Mateo Pedro.
Victor Ordonez Diaz.
Frida America Sick.
Mohammed Moiz Bakasir.
Michelle Moreno.
Ruth Isais.
Mario Fuentes Peraza. Kurt Galati. Arizala.
Maritza Nicole Ruelas Villatoro.
Kurt Galati Arisala.
Zaira Yisette Zavala.
Shamara Mendoza.
Halima Ahmed.
Flavio David Lopez.
Conjit Bekale.
Esmeralda Rodriguez. Chelsea Sanders.
Jade Ava Ray Hudson.
Chelsea Sanders.
Bruno Garcia.
Adabi Delexia Rodriguez.
Jose Ulises Romero Jr.
Roxana Torres. Imam Muhammad Bukhari. Imam Muhammad Bukhari.
Jane Johnson.
Jacqueline Marie Maktal.
Alexandria Perez.
Is it Crystal or Cristal? Crystal Perez.
Jorge Robledo.
Moises or Moses? Moises Lique.
Israel Wilfredo Melchor.
Natalie Garcia Aguilar. Kimberly Natalie Garcia Aguilar.
Quandel Anderson.
Michelle Hernandez.
Khalil Hamdi.
George Allison.
Anil Sirimana.
Arlene Torrico.
Iliana Andrade.
Detman? Derek Detman. Weiner?
Marco Casares.
Josh Weiner.
Kendry Romero.
Haley Susana Ortiz Hidalgo.
Norvin Romero.
Mohammed Shohan.
Pablo Figueroa.
Bishwajet Das.
Reina Sondiguila.
Gloria J. Aguilar.
Kylie West.
Teresa Vasquez.
Tashara Walker.
Lisbeth Martinez.
Christina Zarazian.
Tia D. Shipman.
Nur Nahar Laboni.
Gema Asensio Burgos.
Sebastian Girola.
MD Rabi Hossan.
Gabriela Belen Convilman.
Michelle Mendoza.
Andrew Vieira.
Yesenia Solorio.
Osiris Alvarado.
Claudette Luafo.
Phaedra Kutsuri.
Sumaya Chavez.
Amarilis Portillo.
Afrin Jahan.
Alyssa Sparkman. Fordus. Danny Bergen. Ishmam Huck. Jonathan Eugene Korbalak. Sayed Omar Hassan.
Olivia Lopez Frailer.
Nikolai Gorgiev Dimitrov.
Yvonne Gutierrez.
Alberto Rafael Mos Hernandez.
Elsa Ashley Velasco.
Denise Perez Cruz.
Naomi Argueta.
Taeyong Lee.
Luis David Velasquez.
Darlene Alexandra Vasquez.
Tiffany Baker.
Vanessa Vasquez.
Angel Ortega.
Felix Reyes.
Kevin Martinez.
Jacqueline Lainez.
Jared Simon Flores.
Marielle Morey Flor.
Elizabeth Amador.
Trisha Tanay Amante.
Jansen Henschel.
Deja Olivares.
Vivian Fisher. Oh, two Fishers in a row. Oh. Katie Fisher. Michelle Morgia. John Bingham. Delphin Gamboa. Norman C. Street. Kalia Carson. Jose Antonio Martinez Jr. Michael Shepard II. Lariel Britton.
Hello. Hello.
Alexandra Barron.
Thank you. We are so proud of every single one of you. Now, I would like all candidates to please rise. Dr. Gabru, President of Los Angeles City College, will now come forward for the conferring of the degrees.
You guys ready? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Los Angeles Community College District, I confer upon the degree of Associates of Arts, Associates of Science. In token of your accomplishments, I now authorize you to move your tassels from the right to the left side. As hold on, y'all. As an outward symbol of your degree. All graduates, please move your tassels to the left. This marks the end of the formal graduation ceremony. I wish to extend my congratulations to all the graduates, their families, friends who are here with them today. Family and friends, please be seated while we proceed with the processional. Please remain seated until your faculty has recessed.